Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Real Housewives of London release date announced as explosive teaser drops. Hayu has officially announced the release date of its highly anticipated Real Housewives spin-off set in London, and fans won't have to wait much longer. Production for The Real Housewives of London began in March, featuring 6 glamorous women joining the popular franchise. The lineup includes Juliet Angus from Ladies of London, skincare entrepreneur Amanda Cronin, and Karen Loderick-Peace from The Real Housewives of Jersey. Hayu has confirmed that the new series will premiere on Monday, August 18, with new episodes released weekly, reports OK. At the end of the series, beloved comedian Katherine Ryan will host a reunion with the entire cast. A newly released teaser showcases the cast engaging in heated arguments as they navigate life in the spotlight. The streaming service has also provided a glimpse into each star's storyline. For Juliet Angus, Hayu hints, between launching her jewelry brand and celebrating 20 years with her husband, Gregor, she's got plenty to toast to. But fractured alliances threaten her hard-won confidence and leave her wondering who to trust. As she juggles being a mother and entrepreneur, Juliet struggles to rise above the drama, especially when everyone keeps pulling her back into it. Amanda is balancing love and business, with her skincare line thriving and a luxurious £20 million home to boast. Her synopsis reveals, with her skincare line booming and a £20 million designer abode to match, Amanda is reclaiming her narrative and opening herself up to the possibility of a new romance. But her past with Juliet Angus won't stay buried, and her biting comebacks and brutal honesty aren't winning everyone over. From therapy breakthroughs to blowout fights, Amanda is learning to navigate vulnerability without losing her edge. But as accusations fly and old friends become new enemies, will she finally find peace or just more people to block? On the other hand, Karen is adjusting to life as her kids leave home. Hayu hints, as her children fly the nest, Karen returns to London to finally pursue her dream of launching her own fashion label, Because. But re-establishing herself in the city's social scene proves challenging, with whispered rumors, shifting alliances, and loyalty constantly under scrutiny. Peace is hard to find when you're caught between clashing housewives and a group that questions your every move. After experiencing a profound personal loss, Karen leans on her family for strength and begins to see clearly who's truly in her corner. With her status under pressure and her vulnerability often misunderstood, Karen is learning that sometimes the only way to get clarity is to stir the pot. Juliet Mayhew's journey is all about her singing career and the inevitable drama that comes with being a housewife. Her synopsis teases, as her singing career makes a bold return and her business ventures expand, Juliet Mayhew finds herself at the center of the group's gossip, and not always in a good way. Accusations of insincerity and social climbing swirl around her, but Juliet refuses to stay silent. With her friendships under fire and her authenticity questioned, Juliet leans on Nessie for support and sets her sights on a drama-free reinvention. But when old wounds are reopened, she's forced to ask, can you really start fresh when everyone else is still stuck in the past? Meanwhile, Panthea is gearing up to throw an extravagant birthday party. Hayu hints, with her sights set on redefining what it means to be a modern mother, Panthea mixes Persian hospitality with party girl unpredictability. She's trying to keep the peace, but her sharp tongue and unapologetic opinions keep her squarely in the line of fire. Accused of taking pleasure in spilling the tea, Panthea hits back with biting wit and some unabashed home truths. But with friendships on thin ice and a big birthday bash looming, She's ready to show London who's really in charge. Lastly, Nessie will be in the limelight as she focuses on her new children's book, Dinosaur Cookbook. Her synopsis reads, as her children's cookbook climbs the charts and her events become can't-miss affairs, Nessie is embracing her role as the group's unshakable heart. But playing peacemaker isn't easy when everyone's at war, and this season, even she finds herself drawn into the drama. With health, heritage, integrity, and honesty on her mind, Nessie's learning that even the most graceful woman has her limits. And sometimes you've got to raise years of anticipation and countless rumors swirling around the posh streets of Chelsea and Mayfair. The Real Housewives of London has officially been announced, and the Bravoverse is shaking its diamonds in excitement. With a confirmed release date and a teaser that screams upper crust scandal, this new UK-based installment of the franchise promises to deliver everything fans love. Explosive drama, unfiltered confessionals, and enough couture to fund a small country. Set to premiere on October 10, 2025, The Real Housewives of London isn't just another addition to the international Real Housewives lineup. It's a statement. The city where etiquette and elegance reign is about to get a harsh dose of reality. And judging by the trailer that just dropped, Britain's elite aren't afraid to throw shade with a posh accent and a glass of vintage champagne in hand. Meet the cast, British bold and beautiful. The cast is a glittering mosaic of aristocrats, fashionistas, and business moguls, each with their own legacy, secrets, and social agendas. At the heart of it all is Lady Arabella Fortescue, a former debutante turned luxury real estate queen who seems determined to remain the alpha socialite of Kensington. In the teaser, she warns, "I don't do peasant drama, but I'll supervise it with champagne." Then there's Nikki Munro, a self-made beauty mogul from Manchester who married into old money and now feels socially adopted by the aristocracy. She's fiery, outspoken, and ready to burn any bridge if someone crosses her. The wild card of the bunch is India Beauclair, a statuesque former supermodel who now hosts a controversial late-night talk show. India is already making waves for her no-nonsense attitude and sharp tongue. One teaser moment shows her clinking glasses while saying, "If you can't keep up with my truth, stay in the lie you're living." Throw in Camilla Worthington, a philanthropist with a shady past, Freya Darling, a rising social media influencer desperate for legitimacy, and Zara Ashcroft, a duchess by marriage with a secret prenup. And this cast is locked, loaded, and ready to turn tea time into trauma. The setting: castles, couture, and catfights. Set against the breathtaking backdrop of London's most luxurious enclaves. From high tea at Claridge's to polo matches in Windsor, the production spares no expense. The teaser gives us sweeping shots of palatial estates, black-tie galas, and shopping sprees down Bond Street that would make even Real Housewives of Beverly Hills blush. But beyond the velvet ropes and designer handbags, the show promises to explore deeper personal stories. Whether it's marital struggles behind closed gates, secret rendezvous in Notting Hill, or the pressures of maintaining a public image while everything is crumbling at home, The Real Housewives of London seems poised to balance the glitz with grit. The teaser: who needs a stiff upper lip when you've got a sharp tongue? Clocking in at just under 2 minutes, the teaser for The Real Housewives of London wastes no time serving sass and spectacle. It opens with a glamorous garden party in full swing, Lady Arabella holding court in a fascinator that looks like it could pick up BBC signals. Just as she raises her glass for a toast, the audio cuts to black, and you hear a woman yell, "You may have the title, but I've got the receipts." Cut to shattered champagne glasses, icy glares, and a cast dinner that ends with someone storming out past the butler. One particularly tantalizing clip shows Nikki Monroe being confronted about an alleged affair. Just because your lipstick's from Harrods doesn't mean you're not cheap. The response: a slow sip of martini, and the retort: sweetheart, Harrods doesn't even carry your kind of scandal. Another shows Duchess Sarah crying behind the gates of her family's estate, whispering, "He made me choose between my title and my truth." Meanwhile, Freya is seen trying to stage a charity event that quickly goes from clout-chasing to chaos. International buzz. A royal wreck in the making. Within hours of the teaser dropping, #ArishaBolo trended on social media in both the UK and the US, with fans from across the globe thirsting for more. Bravo insiders report that the pilot episodes have already been sent to select influencers and critics, and the early reactions: bonkers. One source teased, "It's like Downton Abbey met Selling Sunset and had a scandalous baby raised by the cast of RHONY. It's deliciously British, but wildly Bravo." Even some former housewives from other franchises have chimed in. Lisa Vanderpump, who knows a thing or two about London glam, and Beverly Hills grit, posted, "Darling, the tea in London's never been hotter. Count me in for a watch party, with diamonds, of course."